In his Rattlebox studio in Concord, Aaron Jones, better known as Mr. Aaron to his league of little fans, is like the Pied Piper of preschoolers.
We come like 3 days a week, and he looks forward to it. When we're coming up the stairs, he's going, yay, and starts singing Hong Kong Beep Beep.
Hong Kong, beep, 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 Hong Kong, beep, beep. The siren goes, ooh,
It's kind of amazing how natural it is for kids to experience music and participate in music, right? We're gonna shake it, yeah, we're gonna shake it, yeah. For me, it's like their creative spirit and their imagination and their courage and confidence to be who they are.
It's great to get interacting with the other kids and get her into the music and the instruments. It's really fun.
From local farms to gyms, Mr. Aaron's band performs all over New Hampshire, and several days a week, this music man offers his Little Rattler classes.
all my friends are giants. They like coming over for tea.
All My Friends Are Giants is his first CD. His latest is Maximum.
I feel like kids are kind of maximum too, right? Like they're always living like cranked up to 11.
And go. And stop. I dropped a pumpkin on my foot. Man, it did not feel good like a pumpkin should. I dropped a pumpkin on my foot.
Music videos on his YouTube channel often feature his two muses, his daughters, who've inspired many of his songs, like this one based on a bedtime story.
Run, 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 as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man.
There's a song about the gingerbread man. I decided that he runs away and joins a band, because how cool would that be, right?
Mr. Aaron started writing songs for kids in college. His summer job was in Lincoln at Jean's Playhouse, where he was artistic director for the Children's Theater.
We wrote 8 new 40-minute musicals in the course of a summer. They're all fairy tale adaptations. But so it was sort of an insane summer, but it really got me excited about musical theater and gave me a lot of experience, like really quickly, you know?
From there, this composer headed to NYU's musical theater grad program, where he met his wife, Anna, a lyricist from Lebanon.
We ended up writing a musical about ridding the world of boredom, which could potentially apply to Mr. Aaron.
Yeah.
Ridding the world or Concord of boredom on a Tuesday morning.
They married after graduation, and Anna and Aaron formed a kids' music group, the Banana Baron. Then a chance meeting with a member of an alternative rock band led to a new gig.
Actually, funny enough, one of the women from Luscious Jackson used to bring her son to my kids' music class that I was doing in Brooklyn. And they used to come to class, and then when Luscious Jackson decided they're getting back together, one of the original members wasn't returning, so they're like, we need a multi-instrumentalist who can sing. And I was like, you know, and so now I tour with them and back them up and, you know, play guitar and keyboards and sing, and, you know, they tell me not to smile so much and things like that.
Only bodies around him.
He also plays clubs in Boston and New Hampshire as part of rock duo Bozy Joe. The music is experimental and improvised.
Everything's sort of like recorded live and looping.
But it's his music for a younger audience that earned Mr. Aaron the title of Best Children's Performer from New Hampshire Magazine.
The people on the train and hit a really big bump. 1, 2, 3, woo!
It's really fun. It's so exciting. He has, you know, such a contagious energy.
Who's in this little black bag? Quack, 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 quack. A duck.
I love the fact that he knows each kid's name by only hearing it like once.
I'm gonna look one more time, right, Oliver? Hello.
Even little things with Oliver, like cleaning up during like the songs,
he was really shy at first, and now he gets right in there, and he follows Mr. Aaron around in all the songs. It's really cute, huh? Huh?
As soon as he pulls that guitar out and starts strumming chords, she has that nice outlet for her energy and her creativity.
He invites everybody in with his performance and with his singing and his playfulness. So I think that's a major reason why he is so popular.
2 trees, 10 little leaves, they're blowing in the breeze. Can you do a big whoosh of wind? Go whoosh. I don't set out to teach something, right? Because I think like if the kids are having fun and having a good time and into it, they end up learning a lot, actually, a lot of language and movement and counting and all those sorts of things. I think it's like more of a Muppets approach, right? It's like, let's be silly, have a good time, and we'll like secretly learn some things along the way.
When your friends are giants